hibernating creature emerges from her den, ready for another day on a trail. Actually, we've been up for a little while. This is day 2. Sugar Pie's just getting changed into her play clothes, and we're going to go for a walk around the Cyprus Lake Trail. As you can, I don't know if I've shot the tarp, but we put this up last night because we spent the night in the rain. Pretty much pissed all night long. That was great. It did knock the tarp down, but no big deal. We stayed dry inside.
Yeah, you stayed dry?
Yeah, cool. Alright. Our first look at Cyprus Lake itself this morning. Kind of looks a little bit foggy. Kind of misty and moody vibe.
Lady Mist is here.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Bruce Peninsula National Park. Well, our first morning in the park started out on the wet and misty side. We decided to make the hike around Cyprus Lake on the park's Cyprus Lake Trail. A fairly easy 5.5 kilometer route that would get us out of camp for some time while we waited for the sun to come out.
I don't want these boardwalks spoiling you for when we do the lacrosse silhouette and you don't get so many of them anymore.
I think I'll live.
Later that day we would go exploring the Georgian Bay coast. And even got in a little snorkeling. Sort of. All of which we showed you in our last episode. Before any of that, however, we needed to kill some time until the day cleared up. This seemed like a good idea.
Well, it's not as warm as yesterday and the sun hasn't peeked out yet, but at least it's not raining. And we have another forest to explore of sorts on this nice, so good it could, may as well be paved, probably will be by next year path. Good?
Yeah, and I like this view coming up.
Yeah.
I think they're bugs.
Sugar Pie's excited. This is the first hill she's faced in quite a while. Well, I guess there was some climbing yesterday, but not as much of a hill. Not that you can even tell. Apparently there was something else in that coffee this morning.
No,
No, oh, okay.
it's just
You're not-
surprisingly me.
Oh God. See what I gotta live with, folks.
The mist and fog kind of gave things a campground horror movie feel.
It's that kind of a combination of mist and fog.
In my head I could picture Sugar Pie getting attacked by killer seagulls.
Seagulls certainly have a lot to say.
I don't know how many there are, but here's the yurt section of the Cyprus Lake Campground. You can see several of them. Not bad. They're kind of cool. A little bit close. That's the one thing about like this as compared to a provincial park. Everything's sort of a little bit tighter and closer together, at least within the campground. Still nice. It's a pretty good looking setup. Okay, Sugar Pie's excited now that we've gone past Yurt Town. The trail seems to have gotten a little bit more rugged. This is something along the lines of what we're more used to,
Yeah.
where there's a chance of broken ankle. But over every rock and route.
Pretty dry, especially considering it rained all night. Like no puddles.
Yeah. What's up? She's giving herself a foot rub halfway around the lake.
Yeah.
Or just about halfway around the lake. We're close to the end, I think, where it comes back. Or close-ish to the end. Where it comes back on the Cyprus Lake Trail.
I'll fix it.
All good?
Yeah.
On we go.
Spot that felt a little bit weird. Fixed it.
Well, it's good to, if you feel like you got something in there, there's something rubbing or not right, it's better to fix it quick rather than blister up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's what's going to happen shortly after you notice something like that. Look, darling, signs of civilization. Well, Sugar Pie's hungry, so she has this completely mashed up to bits. So we can get in there. There you go. She has Pop-Tart bits for snacking on.
For breakfast.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, breakfast.
Yeah. Why not? As we trundle along this beautiful little pathway trail.
Blueberry.
Blueberry? You're serious? God damn it, I was wondering where all the blueberry went. I avoided that one mostly because it was all smushed up. Well, apparently that was a mistake.
I might give you some. I might share.
She says might. Now we'll put up to 10 minutes later where she crumples up the empty wrapper and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Did you want some?" Yeah.
That sounds like a very good plan.
Wasn't a plan, it was more of a prediction, but... She's nice, huh, folks? Yes, she's trying to get this.
That did not work.
She just tried to down the bag full of the last remnants of the Pop-Tart crumbs. It didn't go well.
Oh no, that's not good.
Hey, boardwalk. Oh, bridge. Yay. Boy, do we feel spoiled.
Yeah.
I guess this is the end of the far end of Cyprus Lake, or just about this tiny little calm, shallow inlet. I swear I did see some fish in there a moment ago until I turned the camera on. It's frogs in stereo. Frogs in 7.1 surround. That's cool. So we're about probably halfway back on the back half of our Cyprus Lake journey. Sugar Pie is tempting wet feet here. Playing around on these rocks.
Yay!
Yay.
It's sturdy.
She's proud. Big moment. Yeah.
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 Awesome. Finally somewhat on the water.
Yeah. the weather's clearing a little bit, or at least the mist and the fog has seemed to lifted. For the most part, there's a little bit at the camp end, as you can see. But the day's improving. We'll see what it's like when we get back, and we'll make our next plan going forward from there. It could be exciting. Stay tuned. Very fortunate. It rained all night. It's quite damp in here, and unless you stand still for a few moments, you really don't deal with mosquitoes. If you stop, they might find you, but if you keep moving, there doesn't seem to be enough of them to really mount any kind of attack, which is great, because that was a concern. We've tried to avoid black fly season in success so far. You know, unless they all wake up today, we're probably good.
And something that I like seeing was the dragonflies. They're our friends. They eat the mosquitoes. So thank you to our friends.
Hey, dragonflies. We're getting closer back to our camp. When we're gonna make a decision on what's coming next. Her agility is something to behold.
I tried.
At least she has a sense of humor about it. For what it's worth, she's almost never gets muddy feet, unfortunately, given how clumsy she can be. What she's trying to avoid. Let's make it past the next obstacle.
Woohoo!
There you go.
That was actually fun.
Was it now?
Yes, it was.
Good job, no muddy feet.
No.
Onward, where there's more possibility of mud.
Yep.
Well, it looks like we're just about done the Cyprus Lake Trail. Or at least we're back to where it connects up with the main trails.
You were a fun trail.
Yeah. So we're getting close to the end of our loop on these gravy boardwalks that Sugar Pies love so much. Yeah. We're gonna miss them in July.
Yeah. Hello, sun.
Hello, so well, not quite. It's trying. There we have it. We've completed the full loop of the trail of the lake. On to camp. It's a bite to eat, and then whatever's next, huh?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any of our coming adventures. See you next time.